Hello, Western Oregon sports fans, and welcome back. It is the start of the 2011 football season, and I'm joined today by head football coach Arne Ferguson. Arne, how's it going today?
Real good. Real good. We're excited to get on the airplane at 4 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. So things are winding down. We have had a great fall camp. It's been escalated as far as the number of days that we've had, 21 days before our first game, which is at Grand Valley this Thursday. So our players are healthy. They're excited, and we just need to get our legs back 100%, and we think we'll do that the next day.
And I know that's always got to be a challenge. Like you said, you guys took the opportunity to open the year up on the road at Grand Valley State on a Thursday that, you know, is not typical, and you guys did have to push along a little bit in fall camp. Yeah. You guys started, I believe it was the 10th of August. Yeah. And just talk to me a little bit about that, some of the challenges you had, just the short time and trying to acclimate the team and the plays and everything else.
Yeah, and it seems like it's been almost a year ago that we started. Things have been going so fast. But we started on that Thursday in August. Our administration did a nice job of bringing our players in a day early to get all our paperwork done, which was really escalated where our practice, when we started Thursday, was a very good practice. We feel like we have experienced offensive and a defensive unit, so we were able to put our whole offense and defense in within a short period, probably about 6 or 8 days.
Fantastic. Well, let's go right there then. I want to hear a little bit of how these units are coming along for you right now. Start with what everybody always wants to know, the offense. How's that going?
Well, first of all, we feel fortunate to have an O-line that's big, and they also can move. And Jason Slowey is a leader of that group. He's a preseason All-American in multiple polls, and we feel good about the progress he's made. We feel like he's almost twice the player he was the year before, but we'll see on Saturday against a very good defensive line. Our quarterbacks, we have 2 senior quarterbacks that are doing extremely well, which is nice to see. They just need game reps. We know that in a game situation, we've simulated that as much as we can, but they need to produce in games, and we expect them to do that, and also expect them to play well. Our receiver group was probably what we took the biggest hit from last year. Justin Orr and DeMario Ballard are 2 phenomenal receivers. So we've had some receivers step up. We're not at that level yet, but it's going to take us a while to get up to, DeMario and Justin were very good receivers.
Well, talk to me about your unit then, because Coach Ferguson here is also the defensive coordinator of the Wolves. Yeah. Talk about that. You returned quite a few players on your defense, which was very strong last year and looks to be strong again.
First of all, how we look at it is we've been practicing 3 groups all through, and feel good about the group that's traveling. And feel good about a lot of people playing for us, which we'll need that against a very physical Grand Valley up front, a very good quarterback, a very good running back, or 2 running backs going into the game. But last year, we haven't seen them this year. It's an opening game, same thing with us, so we expect our defense to play well, but also the inside with our D-line versus O-line will really tell the story of the game for us.
And I would be at fault here because I know there's not just 2 units in a football game. There's always that third, the special team. Sometimes gets overlooked, but you guys were very strong on that in some areas last year. Talk to me how that's coming along.
Well, Lucas Gonzalez is a person that stands out, that he's had a good fall camp, and we expect some real good plays out of him, also on offense and also on special teams. He's very smooth, and he has that extra gear. And with that year of experience as a redshirt freshman, as a sophomore, we expect him to play extremely well. But I'll be very surprised at the end of the year if Kelly Morgan and Scott Buki aren't the 2 best kickers or right up in there. They've had a great fall camp, and we hope they control the field game, especially at Grand Valley with their crowd.
Well, talk to me a little bit about this trip you have going to Grand Valley. Grand Valley comes in as the number 4 team in the country. You guys have to travel, which is always interesting, to the East Coast time zone. First time in Western Oregon history, from what I could find, that you guys have ever played on the East Coast. But it's not just the travel. This is a very quality team that you're going against. Talk to me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, we played Tennessee about 10 years ago. I assume they're on the East Coast time zone. But Grand Valley is a very good opportunity for us. We expect a huge crowd. They have a blackout, and we're not there. We have also, when we fly in, some escorts, those type of things, so we know it's a huge game for them. It's also a huge game for us. We're playing the number 4 team in the nation. We've gone through camp. We feel good about camp, but we need to improve in a game setting, and that's really where things are going to end up being. I think we got to settle down early. Our kids will be very excited, and then the team that plays the most physical is the team that's going to win this football game.
Do you believe that is their biggest strength, their physicality?
Oh, yeah. Probably the most physical team we've ever played. ever played, even against the 1AAs that we played.
Yeah.
I would say there's no question their O&D line and the receivers, how they block, and defense, how well they run, and physical. It'll be the most physical game we've ever played.
Well, sounds even physical. That sounds like a great opportunity for your guys. You talk about that offensive line getting a chance to go against those guys. I know they have an All-American, preseason All-American
Oh, yeah.
defensive end.
Oh, yeah.
Challenge for Slowey and everybody else. So basically just a great opportunity for the Wolves to start off the year against number 4 team and see what they can do.
Yep.
So I know you got to travel and everything in front of you, but the season is starting now. The Wolves' first home game will be September 17th against another truly national power in Central Washington. The game in between will be against Simon Fraser, and we hope that all the fans can come out. The tickets are on sale right now. You can get that by calling the number which is on the screen. And looking forward to a great year of Wolves football.
Yeah, and for us, it's the first time we really had a true Division II schedule, and also we play Montana, so it's going to be over time. You know, our O-line, D-line have to stay healthy, but it's an opportunity for them to control their fate.
Fantastic. Well, Arne, thank you for joining me, and thank you all for watching this edition of Wolves Weekly.